Welcome back for the last time, everyone. We are sampling our 6th beer in your package. This one apparently is quite a big deal. So we are going to be drinking the Wee Heavy from Sawdust City Brewing that they brewed in collaboration with Muddy York and the good folks down at Brew Culture, who I believe may have supplied some of the ingredients for this big deal Wee Heavy. We are going to take our time a little bit with this one because after some pretty big beers, we're ending on a nice note at 8.3% ABV. Why is this beer a big deal? Well, you're going to find out in a minute. So let's pour it into our glass. Let's get a nice vigorous pour going because one of the things I really like about pouring this beer is the head and the head retention. You've got that creamy looking head that doesn't really dissipate, and I love that. Look at those tight little bubbles in there. You'll note from the color, it's really deep amber, almost ruby, not quite, but it's got a really, really lovely color and that beautiful, beautiful head. Let's smell it. So again, those heavy malt notes. I'm getting toffee, caramel, but not too sweet on the nose. Not too sweet at all. So again, I mentioned that this is a Wee Heavy, so we're gonna be sipping this and looking for some deep, rich notes here. So you can tell right away on your first sip that this is a pretty big beer. There's a lot going on. Did I mention that they boiled this for 3 hours? So put in probably a whole bunch of malts and boiled the heck out of it to really let the malts do the talking and let this beer finish pretty big. You can tell right away that a lot of malts were used in this. Don't drink it too cold. I wouldn't recommend drinking a lot of these beers at refrigerator temperature. Take them out ahead of time and let them warm up a little. And when you're sipping it, let the beer sit in your mouth a little bit and warm up in your mouth because you're going to kind of get a different depth of some of the flavors. As you let it warm up a little, you're going to get a bit more of that feeling that there is a higher alcohol content, but you're going to notice a bit of a dry, woodsy flavor coming through. Of course, you're getting that usual caramel and toffee flavor that we've been getting in a lot of these beers, but there's also some deeper, kind of rich fruit notes that start shining through. And at the end, I'm getting a touch of bitterness. So in order to balance out a little bit of that sweetness, brewers will often use hops to do that. So I feel like they probably used not an insignificant amount of hops just to offset some of that sweetness. It's got a really, really nice finish to it. Overall, the mouthfeel, you can tell that, again, this is a full-bodied, full-flavored beer. There's nothing thin about it. You're just kind of getting a bit of a punch, especially because of that booziness, that 8.3%. So again, small sips, everyone, small sips. I feel like there's a lot of complex flavors here, so don't rush this. Just take your time, sit back, enjoy, and think about what we're celebrating when we're drinking these beers. We're celebrating the bard, the poet, Robbie Burns, who has filled our lives with his beautiful words. And after drinking this many of these, you'll probably be spouting some beautiful words yourself. So cheers, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the wonderful brewers and breweries that have participated in providing me as well as yourself with all these delicious beverages to imbibe in, to reflect on, to sit back, enjoy. Cheers, everyone.